Welcome back. Most of the Asian screen is showing a tinge of green, and most of the other markets as well. Look at the Taiwanese index, 2.25% higher, and the Hang Seng 2 trading with gains of around 0.3%. The Nikkei is up 0.7, the Kospi is up 0.6. So a positive move across the Asian markets this morning, and the implied open or the GIFT Nifty has recovered from the lows even further now. 40 points lower is what the implied open is suggesting compared to the earlier ticks that were showing an 80-point downtick. But our research team is here to set you up for the trading action today, the stocks that you need to keep an eye out for, and of course the setup on the F&O side of things as well. Firstly, Vivek joins in to get all the market cues we need to watch out for. Vivek, good morning. What's on your radar?
Well, good morning. It's going to be another action-packed day if yesterday wasn't enough. While we're looking at the handover, positive handover coming from Wall Street, oil prices cooled off over 0.5% last evening. But remember, all eyes will be on the Indian markets given the fact that there has been an additional 25% tariff. And look out for the whole host of sectors that will be impacted. All of the exporters, textiles, capital goods, automobiles, all of these companies will definitely be impacted in today's trading session. Yesterday, you did see the Indian market end in the negative territory, but significantly off the day's low, led by the large cap recovery. The Nifty back, in fact, managed to end with marginal gains. Now, what is it that we will be watching out for in today's trading session? Remember, domestic specific cues, a couple of important blocks, Eternal as well as Kotak Mahindra Bank are expected to see large block trades. Result reactions, results that came in post-market hours. Some key numbers included Trent, Hero Motor, BHEL, and quite a lot of important results today as well. BSE, Cummins, Godrej Consumer Products, Titan, HPCL, LIC India, all of these companies, quite large names, will be reporting their results today. Like you mentioned, Asian markets are showing a tinge of green. However, Indian markets, while they are showing a small gap down, may see quite a bit of a sell-off in the rest of the session today.
All right, Vivek, thanks a lot for that. We'll monitor how the situation pans out from here on. But a bunch of stocks which will be on our radar. Ria has the list. Ria.
Well, good morning. Let's take a look at the stocks that are going to be in focus today. First up, all eyes on Eternal, that is Zomato. Sources say that Anfin Singapore is likely to sell 1.9% equity of the company via block deals. This is going to be a clean out trade, and the floor price is at a 4.6% discount to yesterday's closing price. For Kotak Bank as well, sources say that one shareholder is likely to sell about 2,066 crores worth of shares of the company via block deals, and the floor price here is at a 2.4% discount to yesterday's closing price. Moving on to the earnings that came out yesterday for Trent, the net profit has been well above the estimates, coming in at around 425 crores. EBITDA margins also healthy at 17.3% versus estimates of about 14%. For Hero MotoCorp, net profit has come in at around 1,126 crores in this quarter. Revenue has been a little bit below estimates at 9,579 crores. For Solar Vineyards, net profit has seen a decrease of around 87% on a year-on-year basis, although the revenue has gone up by around 7.8% compared to Q1 of last year. For BHEL, the loss has come in at 455 crores versus a loss of around 211 crores in Q1 of last year. Revenue has come in at 5,489 crores in this quarter. For Hudco, the net profit has seen an increase of around 13% on a year-on-year basis, and the NII has gone up by 32.6% compared to Q1 of last year. Moving away from the earnings, Credit Access Grameen is going to be in focus. They have appointed Ganesh Narayan as the MD and CEO of the company for a period of 5 years. This is going to be with effect from the 5th of August. And lastly, Bharat Forge is the one to keep your eye out on. They've entered into a BTA with KSSL for the transfer of the defense business assets for an amount of rupees 453 crores.
Well, thanks for that comprehensive list, Ria. And finally, we now have Sudarshan joining in with cues from the F&O space. Good morning, Sud.
Good morning, Mamaxi. So yesterday, reacting to RBI's status quo policy and ahead of Trump's tariff order, it was not a bad day of trade. Markets saw a big recovery from intraday lows. It was for both Sensex and Nifty, and that was supported by financials. And at the end, we saw Nifty Bank closing in the green. But there was a bit of pressure in the mid-cap index, which saw a cut of more than 400 points. What about today? If there were expectations that GIFT Nifty would indicate a sharp downtick for the market, well, there is a recovery from opening lows. At the opening, GIFT Nifty was indicating that market may open with a cut of around 80 points, but currently it's down around 40 points. So market is expected to open near flat line. As far as flows are concerned, on a regular basis, we are seeing that whatever FIs are selling are being offset by DIs. Yesterday, also in the cash market, FIs have sold nearly 5,000 crore. It was fully offset by DIs, which have bought more than rupees 6,700 crore. In the index futures too, we saw minor buying by FIs. They have bought around 340 crore, and just they have added long positions of around 220 contracts and reduced short positions by around 1,500 contracts. But FI's long exposure remains around 9%. On the option front, action remains between 24,500 to 24,700. That's the reason support for Nifty remains around 100-day moving average, that is 24,450, and resistance remains around 24,800. Stocks in focus, one stock that remains in the band is PNB Housing. Apart from these two stocks that may be in focus is Divi's Labs. Company had reported earnings yesterday. Earnings were weak, even commentary was weak. So we have seen that fresh shorts were added, and another pack that may be in focus is our insurance names ahead of monthly data.
Interesting list there, Sudarshan. Thank you for that FNO update. We'll keep an eye out on these key levels for the index.